But I think that just, I don't know, Buffalo is just riding the wave right now based off emotions, Lamar Hamlin. So I think they got this. I don't see
We're going to get into that.
Let's jump right in. Oh, hey, what's up, Smitty?
What's going on, Ray? Happy Tuesday night. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's good to be here. It's good to be back on the hook. It's been busy. The summertime.
Yes, sir.
But we're back. We got baseball, we got football, we got
all kinds.
NBA.
We got hot topics.
You got hot topics. You got hot topics in the oven.
We got hot topics simmering. Listen, man, I missed you. I'm so glad that we're back on here again. I think it's almost been 2 months since we've done a show, which is like insane.
Yes. It feels like 6 months, to be honest with you.
You know what? It does. I don't even know, all right. I just found out how to get to the comments button. Leave a comment to make sure that I know what I'm doing again. But yeah, just got back from Puerto Rico. Showing love to the land. Cool spot. Bad drivers. You already know. Uber, please, if you ever go to Puerto Rico. I've been so busy at work. I did not console my man Smitty on how I should handle that. Uber is what I should have done. But
yeah.
Heather and I had a great time. It was like our little honeymoon. Not many days. Wonderful.
Listen, full disclosure. I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to Puerto Rico. I mean, me, myself, the last time I went there, I consulted with, some of my buddies.
Yeah.
And the first thing they told me was like, listen, we don't suggest for you to drive in PR. Say less. I'm not driving over there. I took Ubers. That's all you have to tell me, bro.
You know what road rage is like in Puerto Rico? Do you want to know what it's like? Because I can explain every bit of it. Holy shit. Blinkers, no. Street lights, no. And you know what? There was like lights hanging, in between the streets. But I understand that they've gone through some, Mother Nature hasn't been the best friend lately. And we were even on the beach one day, Smitty. The rain came down so hard, it reminded me of being on my Harley doing about, 65 in a downpour. Like that's how hard the rain hit. It was serious.
Yeah.
It was serious shit.
Well, it definitely reminded you that you wasn't in G-Town anymore. And I'm not talking about Georgetown. I'm talking about your town, buddy.
My town, the Wold. By the way, we finally upgraded a football field. The field is laid out. It looks great. It looks like a Division I program. Doesn't look like a school that houses a class of 150. So we got the football field. Now we just need to figure out what else is going on with the program. But yeah, it looks beautiful. So shout out to Grizzle High School. Let's figure out how to turn that powerful youth program into a powerful high school program. So anyway, starting off, first things first, man. Let's just jump right in. We're talking about Puerto Rico. Let's slide over a little west of Puerto Rico. We got the DR, and we got this man by the name of Wander Franco, 22-year-old stud for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. He is
one of your favorite players, shortstop.
One of my favorite players. I do. I'm a fan of Wander Franco. I think he's great. I just don't know
Very talented.
Absolutely talented. But it looks like he's got himself into a little bit of legal trouble. He's being accused, allegedly, having sexual relations with a 14-year-old. He's 22 years old. Age of consent in the DR is 18. I assume the act took place outside of America in Puerto Rico, which I think with 16 to 18 here. But there could be an age discrepancy with this girl. So the whole thing is kind of mind blown. My opinion, Smitty, I'm not sure. Obviously, I want to hear yours. The girl, is she 14 or is she 18? Because there's conflicting reports. And could I see somebody going after his money? Absolutely. Every athlete has a target on their back.
Absolutely. Definitely. I mean, like you stated before, I mean, the investigations, all that stuff is in place. I'm pretty sure they'll find the facts. They'll get all the findings, and once that's determined, whatever happens to him. It's unfortunate that Wander Franco, who is talented, like we had spoken before, one of the talented shortstops in the MLB.
Oh, one of the best.
Whether she's 18, 14, the man is 22. And I'm sorry, homeboy. Like, there's a lot of real estate out there. You know what I mean? That he could have. And I hate to be the man to judge the man because we're once 22, and when you're 22, you're 22. However, you have to use better judgment than that.
Sure.
Especially in the position that you're in. You know what I mean? You're a major league ball player. You know that, like you said, there's going to be people out there that are going to be interested in your financials,
absolutely,
your money. You know what I mean? So, to make a long story short, I just think that in the event she was 18, 14, poor judgment on his part, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you know what? I just want to know how old the girl is, because I'll be honest with you, if she's 18 years old, he's 22. I mean, there's bigger discrepancies with people that are 50. I know school teachers, right? School teachers who have who've married their student. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weirder to me than it is for a 22-year-old to be dating a 18, right? 22 and 18. I don't have an issue with that. I know people who have married their students, for crying out loud. That is weird.
Yeah,
so,
that is weird.
I just hope that the kid and the girl is just after his money, and she is of consent, and she's not 14. If she's 14, that's a huge problem. And you know what? Will get, he'll get what he should get, honestly.
Right.
No 22-year-old should be doing that with a 14-year-old. I mean, come on now.
Definitely.
Anyway,
and you know what? Go ahead.
No. You go. I got you.
No, I'm good. I was thinking the same thing. You hit the nail in the head when you said that. So we'll close that out. We'll keep our viewers, our listeners, our audience posted when it comes to that. I'm pretty sure that they'll hear what comes off Wander Franco.
Yeah, Wander Franco. We'll see what happens. So, moving along to the great north here, in Canada, a trans male by the name of Annie Andres, 40 years old, currently holds multiple records in the female division, including women's deadlift, bench press, and has placed first in 9 out of 11 competitions it has participated in over the past 4 years. On Sunday, Andres appeared at the Canadian Powerlifting Union's 2023 Western Canadian Championship was held at Brandon University's Healthy Living Center. Andres participated in the female masters unequipped category and beat out Michelle Kaimonic and Suwon Gill for the first place award. According to the results obtained by Redu, Andre's total powerlifting score was over 200 pounds more than the top performing female in the same class, 597.5 pounds versus Suwon Gill's 387.5 pounds total. A total sum is the heaviest weight lifted for the squat, bench press, and deadlift. Another trans male taking over, beating out women. For what reason? I looked at what that bench press weight was. That the world record, Canadian record was set. Women's record was set on the bench press. I did not look more other than that. And when I saw that it was a measly 275 pounds, I thought to myself, well, there's a reason why this man is competing with women, because he can't compete with another man. Chicks with dicks win again, Smitty. What is going on in the world right now? And the best part about it is there's like women out there like clapping, like, oh, hey, good job. Good for her, him. What
Terrible.
Is it? That's fucking horrible. Then you look at the person. I mean, have you seen a picture of what they look like?
I have not.
Oh,
maybe
man.
You can share that with our viewers.
Oh, God. What did I say its name was again? Annie.
Yo, listen, keep in mind that as long as it's appropriate, you can bring it up. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah, it's appropriate. It's appropriate for the conversation, right? So this is the picture right here. Let me hold on a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, Smitty. Give me 1 minute. Oh, man, I can't make it. How do you make it bigger? How do you make it bigger? Present.
Go to your.
So looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Let's just look at all of them.
Oh wow.
So this is the day of right here. This is the day of old Annie Andres. Blue hair, pink socks.
Pink socks.
I mean, look at those thighs. Look at those arms. Does that look like a power lifter?
Damn.
Look at it. I mean, look at the stature. What a record holder, huh? Like, what a clown show. The world is turning into a clown show.
Yeah.
And we're all here just rooting them on. I'm not.
Now, how old is this dude? I mean,
what?
trans
40 years old.
40. Okay.
40 years old. So that world record will hold for about, I don't know, until a 25-year-old man comes along, because I think a 275-pound bench press for a 25-year-old probably isn't really that much, honestly.
And what was there like a specific age group, right? Or
as far as I know, no.
Does the article mention that?
No, it does not say one thing about an age limit at all. At all. No age limit. It just says
Joey Peck. Good to be back, brother. Good to see you.
Joey.
Thank you for the follow.
What up, brother?
Thank you for the loyalty, Joey Peck. Thank you.
Absolutely. Joe, what do you think of this trans male winning, setting women's powerlifting records? I mean, are you cool with it? I mean, obviously I'm not. I'm going to hate on this every single time, every single day it pops off, because I have females in my house. I'm going to do everything in my opinion to make sure that this shit it's not okay ever. But it's the new world today, and it is what it is. If you guys have a comment on a trans male setting women's records in Canada, I mean, it could be anywhere in the world. Riley Gaines is a huge women's activist against trans men competing with women. I love Riley Gaines. I'll stand next to her every single day of the week. That's me. Other people are different. They're more
Now we did have on our one of our episodes we brought her up, correct, Ray?
Oh yeah, we did.
Riley Gaines.
And we showed nothing but love. Nothing but love for Riley Gaines.
Joe says, don't even get me started. It's not okay. It's not okay at all.
It's not. But when does it stop? You know what I mean? Like, when does it stop? And you know what? The worst thing about it is, like, they group all people of, the LGBTQIA. I don't believe it should all be grouped together, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why are we grouping everyone together? If you're gay, you're gay. If you're a lesbian, you're a lesbian. If you're trans, you're trans. But I can't support a trans man competing with women, but I will support any lesbian or gay person out there to do whatever they're doing. I don't hate on that. I'm hating on the fact that you have trans men competing with women.
I wish we had one of our viewers that is part of that community to reach out to us, to explain to us and educate us when it comes to that subject. You know what I mean? Because I can't answer that question as to why they group all those groups together as far as that one community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if, like, for example, lesbians and gays, I'm pretty sure they feel a certain way and they have a point of view. And, I mean, here on our show, as far as the hook is concerned, we're all about love. We welcome everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So if they want to comment on that, hey, listen, the door is open. Welcome. And give us your knowledge. Give us your point of view, where you stand as far as the LGBTQIA, as far as, where you stand with that, the issue that Ray brought up in Canada. Was it Canada, Ray?
Canada. Yep. Western Canadian Championships, when a trans man beat out all the women and set a world record, Canadian record.
Listen,
it's terrible.
let's acknowledge our audience. We got Angie Peck. It's not okay, but it's okay to be gay, trans.
I agree.
And Justin says trans should have their own division, like man and woman. Mark, what's going on, Mark? How's it going,
Mark?
man?
Hopefully retirement is good, man.
Mark just had a birthday, if I'm not mistaken. So happy belated birthday, Mark.
Hell yeah.
A man wants to be a girl so they can win, and it's acceptable?
Question mark.
So Angie brought back biology doesn't lie. So if you're born a male, you will always be more physically stronger.
By the way, she is a registered nurse, and I think she's got a little bit of clue about, how the body works. I mean, it's just a really touchy subject, but I will always.
But I'm glad you brought that up. Ray.
No, you have to. It has to be talked about. People have to speak out about it. Everybody, and you know what? One day we're at lunch, and I was having a conversation with a few of my coworkers, and I expressed my concern, and I was not over the top, but I believe this for my children, that they should have a fair shake at life. And if they are going to compete, they're going to compete against the same biology. You know what I'm saying? The same.
I think that I don't think that you're over the top. I think that you're passionate about that subject.
Well, when you're, a belief is a belief, right? When you believe in something, you can sell ice to an Eskimo if you believe that they really need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's just the way that it goes. And I cannot. Hey, what's up, Callagher? He just called me an ugly bitch via text message. You can put that in the comments, bro. I will not be offended. I would love to see your name pop up. So thank you.
Okay. All
right. Listen, maybe my suntan isn't, the way it should be coming back from Puerto Rico. I'll tell you what, Smitty, I took my hat off. By the way,
your fedora. All right. Hey, wepa. All right. I see you.
So anyway, I had my Oakleys on. And Smitty,
there's that Griswold though, bro.
Right, hold on.
You know what I mean?
Hey, hold on a minute. Let this guy do his thing. Buenos dias.
Hey.
Okay. Buenos dias, señor.
Buenos dias. Okay.
So anyway, I was rocking my fedora. Thank God I had it because it was hot as hell, and that sun is hot down there. I took my glasses off, and no lie, I had
Isn't it hot? Isn't it hot, bro? Like you at the beach, you feel that sun smacking you.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Jump right in that water too. And it felt great. Right. It did. It felt great. But one day I came out and I literally looked like a raccoon. I had the white stripe going all the way back. Yeah, the sun got me. And then. So then Smitty, I go and I'm in the bathroom. I take my shirt off, just get out of the shower, look in the mirror, and I go, babe, look at my chest. You missed like a spot on the left side, a spot on the right side. So I had like sunburn on my chest just from the lack of, But you know what? I respect the fact that thank you for lotioning me up. Thanks for lubing me up. That's right. You missed a couple spots. It's a little itchy, but I'm going to be all right. So
that's it.
God bless Puerto Rico. God bless.
Right.
Yeah. Hell of a trip. So, all right. Hey, listen, we touched on Wander Franco. We touched on the trans male Annie. Oh, Annie. We'll have to bring
her. What was her? I'm going to be, listen, I'm using my pronouns. All right. What was her name prior to? Do you know? I'm just curious.
I am going to look that up now.
Angie got a good question. But did you die?
Listen, I'm right. I am right here. To talk it, to live it. Man, what a trip. I'm not going to mention the fact that I'm not even going to mention it, Smitty. I'm not going to mention
what happened. What I wish you would have done for me? I wish you would have recorded yourself while you was driving in that traffic. I really wish I would have seen you because I could just imagine Ray turning red. Not from your sunburn. Not from your sunburn like you are right now. I'm talking about turning red from your blood pressure. You know what I mean?
My blood
what
pressure.
What the fuck, dude?
My blood pressure was through the goddamn roof as soon as I pulled onto, what is it, Interstate 26? I was already ready to go. I'm like, holy
you're
shit.
asking the wrong person, bro.
I am going to wind up in a fucking Puerto Rican jail because I'm going to lose my shit because I'm going to crash into somebody. And then I was more mad.
Huh? Bro, you don't want to do that. That's not Niantic. That's not that place in Niantic.
I know that. But I'm going to say this. I was ready to lose my shit. And I was more pissed off at the fact that when the guy from Avis, by the way, I don't know how I feel about Avis, but they were the only one who had cars at the time because we last minute, whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you want the insurance? And I'm like, no, I don't want the insurance. And as soon as I got on the highway, I was like, oh, fuck, I should have got the insurance. Should have got the insurance. I should have got the insurance. Oh, well, what are you going to do?
So listen, Randy, what's going on, Randy? Good to have you back, bro. Randy wants to know thoughts on the NBA in-season tournament. Now, Ray, did you hear about that?
Randy always asks the best damn questions. Thank you for
I was just reading about that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good question, Randy. I was just reading about that.
Drop the knowledge, Smitty.
I don't know about knowledge. I was just trying to educate myself with that. You know what I mean? Because I was checking the schedules, and there's like different groups. You know, I don't know. I think it's more about marketing. I think it's more about having people come in, spend their money, and that's where the tournament comes into place. In-season tournament. That's my point of view. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that. I was like, this is all about dollars. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, at the end of the day, you know, do I really care about a tournament? I don't know.
No,
especially being a Knicks fan. To be honest with you,
and honestly, here's my take on it. And I think your take was great, Smitty. But the NBA it has to compete with the NFL in December, right? So they're doing this in-season tournament during the NFL. Guess what? They're going to lose. Everybody's watching the NFL. Now during the week, we might tune in. If it's on Sunday or Thursday or Monday, the ratings will dip only because there's probably an NFL game on, and Thursday nights usually blow. Thursday night games blow.
Yes, definitely.
But I look at this and I look at college football, right? And college football expands to 12 teams. All right, more teams get in, big freaking deal. Money grab, 100%. The reason I mentioned college football is because the disparity from team 1 to team 4, right? And I'll just point out one college, and I apologize to a few of my friends, brother-in-law, and my good old friend, Jets fan, Chris Grash, who hates the fact that I put $50 on the Jets to win the Super Bowl. We'll get into that at some point.
Yeah, please. I really want to get into that.
I really want to get into that. I cannot wait for football talk. But back to NBA. College football disparity between 1 and 4 is terrible. All those other 8 teams don't have a shot, but it's a money grab. Fine, I get it. It's boring. Nobody's going to watch those games, in my opinion, except for the people who are the true, Oklahoma fans that'll never be a top 4 team, or the Notre Dame stinks. They've been in the college playoff series for the last how many years, and they suck. They get blown out. It is what it is. The NBA is trying to get a little grab for the NBA to generate money. All those 30 teams. How many teams are good in the NBA? And let's be really honest. The top 8 teams in the East and the top 8 teams in the West, plus you have all those playing games that they added of those teams. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. So basically what's going to happen is the best 2 teams in the NBA are going to win that cup, and then they're going to go on later on. They're going to play in the finals. It'll be curious to see how it plays out. Injuries will be a big factor.
This out. Check this out. This is what it says. The NBA revealed 3 randomized groups of 5 teams per conference in July. Each team plays its other group members once in the opening stage. 6 group winners and 2 wildcard teams will advance to the quarterfinals in early December.
Yep.
While the quarterfinals will be played in teams' home arenas, the semifinals and championship game will take place in, what's your favorite town in the U.S.?
Boston.
Besides Griswold.
Boston.
Besides Boston. Your betting town.
Yeah.
LV. 702, Las Vegas.
It's turned into a shithole too, so I don't know.
It's been. Let me remind you, that's been.
Two of the greatest,
my friend.
Two of the greatest East Coast markets, New York and Boston, have become the houses of all of this shit going on in our political world that we're not going to jump onto right now. Massachusetts is in a state of emergency right now, and I'm not going to tell you why. But
so except for the championship tilt, all the in-season tournament games will count toward teams' regular season records.
Smitty, what's the city?
I guess Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's why I told you.
How do you know I love Las Vegas?
Because you're a betting man. I know you.
Ah, shit. See, I went in the wrong direction.
That's all right.
Did I screw up that? Did I screw up that question? Did I go the wrong way? Somebody.
I mean, you said Boston, but hey, it's okay. You know what I mean?
Man, listen. Our two cities, or our states, Massachusetts and New York, are falling apart just like our baseball.
No. You was right about cities.
Falling apart,
you know what I'm saying? Because I don't claim upstate New York.
Well, Manhattan's a disaster right now, and so is
oh my God.
Massachusetts.
The Bronx is bad. Yes.
It's a mess.
Yes,
anyway.
Yes.
All right. Stay blue.
So listen, let's go with all right, let's stay away from politics for one.
I know I did that.
Because you know I love sports, I love music.
I love
when
everything.
When it comes to politics and religion
and bullshit.
Hey. That's on you and everybody else.
Bullshit.
You know what I mean? Does Aaron Boone get fired this year? Jesus Christ. I hope so. Jesus Christ. Allah, please.
Oh my God. Whatever else is out there. Whoever else is listening.
Whoever you believe in. I hope so, Randy. I hope so. Shout out to every denomination and religion. I'm not even knocking it or anything like that. I hope so. But you know what? And Randy, we're going to get into baseball right now. Randy's my man.
I love Randy.
We're going to get into baseball because we were going to get into baseball anyways. Listen, when it comes to the New York Yankees,
boo,
I haven't been embarrassed as a New York Yankees fan in such a long time, bro. And you know what? I mean, I can't even recall the last time I was embarrassed as a New York Yankees fan. Maybe 2004? Maybe 2004 when the Red Sox came back from a 3-0 deficit. But this year, it's just bad, bro. And I wish I could just say that Aaron Boone is the problem. But there's more problems. Like right now, Severino. Who in their right mind? This guy gives up. I don't know what his ERA is right now. You know what I mean?
Luis Severino. What do you want to know about? What do you want to know about Louis? You want stats? I'll give you.
He just gave up a bomb right now. He just gave up a bomb.
His ERA is 8.06.
Well, it's about to go up right now because believe it or not, we're only in the 4 innings.
He's killing it. I love Severino. I love the Yankees right now.
I hear you.
I love it.
I hear you.
I love it.
The Yankees haven't done well all year, bro. Like, if you ask yourself, Ray, and I know you're a Yankee hater, and it's okay because you're a Red Sox fan. I accept that. But the biggest disappointment in baseball, besides the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets, are the New York Yankees.
Yep.
Terrible. Hal and Cashman have to go. Absolutely. Hal, listen, why don't you sell your team What? Don't even sell it. Give it to your sister. Because I think his sister will do a better job. I think his sister will do a better job with the team right now. In order to save the franchise, Hal cannot be the owner. 100%.
Listen, shout out to my boy Brian Mack. Anything but a salad on IG. If you don't know how to cook, follow my boy Brian Mack. Called Anything But a Salad. Shows you how to break it down, how to cook it. He put a sauce on there the other day, Brian Sunday sauce.
Listen,
really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Shout out to Brian. Randy, the Mets are having a bad year also. Absolutely. But you know what the Mets are doing? You know what Stevie Cohen, what Ray calls him, Uncle Steve. You know
Uncle
what he's
Stevie.
doing?
He has to be ready to commit
suicide. He's taking action.
He's
taking action. He realizes that he made a mistake. He realizes that he said, Max Scherzer, get out of here. Verlander, you want to be a diva? Go back to Houston. You know what I mean? These are the things that I respect in a person, not a rich mother person, a person. You know what I mean? He is taking action. The Yankees are not. The Yankees are not even bringing up young talent. You know, they haven't even realized, listen, guys, we really do suck. I mean, think about it, Ray. My MVP for the year as a Yankee fan, you want to know who it is?
Aaron Judge.
I can't go with Aaron Judge.
You can't because he's been hurt.
As much as I love the guy,
as he did last year.
Okay, take it easy. See, there you go. Okay. You okay? Take a drink. Take a drink. Relax. You okay? You back in the hook, bro.
I'll go for the water.
This is all right here in the hook.
Water.
We don't stress out. We don't stress out. We don't get violent. We don't get upset. We don't throw things.
Hey, Anthony Volpe. Anthony Volpe.
No, incorrect.
2020.
Incorrect.
He's putting up Jeter numbers.
I want to be, listen, from my point of view, the starting pitcher, the Garrett MVP is Garrett Cole.
He's probably going to win the Cy Young.
Now get ready for this because I'm gonna get a lot of heat back.
Oh yeah, I love this.
My most valuable player to now. You want to know who it is? Is IKF.
Ooh, IKF. Really?
And I'm going to tell you why.
Tell me more. Tell me why.
I'm going to tell you why IKF is my favorite player right now. My MVP for the New York Yankees.
Let's go.
Because the guy took on a role, took on a position where he was assigned. He was sent out to left field, to the outfield, where the guy had never played before. And yes, he looks lost sometimes. Jesus Christ, he looks lost. But then when they bring him into the infield, he plays, he hits, and he never complains to dude, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. Volpe, he's a rookie. Yeah, of course. He's gonna do good things. You know what I mean? But IKF to me.
IKF. Crowd loves it, Smitty. Crowd loves it.
Absolutely.
And an ovation. IKF.
You know what I mean?
Boy. My man Smitty.
You know?
Listen, honestly, it's a disgraceful year for the Yankees. Honestly, it's a successful year for the Red Sox because they are superseding, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. 100%.
We're not well above 500. But a bigger shout out to the Baltimore Orioles with such a young squad to, overcome that lead that people said they will never catch the race. Now I believe it's a 3-game lead. The O's are for real. Are the O's for real, Smitty? Do we see a Baltimore Orioles, LA Dodgers World Series this year? Yeah, 3 games.
Whoa. LA Dodgers.
Yeah. Or Atlanta Braves. Which one? You pick. It's going to be the Dodgers or the Braves. And it's going to be the Orioles or the Astros, Rangers. It ain't going to be anybody in the Central because all those teams stink. In my opinion. Baltimore next 5 to 7 years, Brian. I agree with you, bro. And I like to disagree with you because it's always a good conversation when we oh shit. So Smitty, he hit the wrong button, I think. He'll be back in a minute. But going back to there he is, my guy. Yo, sometimes we get a little button happy. We hit the buttons. What happened, Smitty? You hit the button? Wrong button?
I'm trying to get the share screen in here.
Oh yeah. So Baltimore in the next 5 to 7 years is what I was just touching on, and I think Brian pretty much hit it pretty solid. The only thing that Baltimore I think should step up a little bit. They have some decent pitching, but they're not like to have that run. To have that run of pitchers. That's one thing they need to bolster. Other than that, their lineup is so good. Adley Rutschman, Cedric Mullins, Ryan Mountcastle. Who else do we have here? I mean, there's a few more names that I'm missing, but they are legit. They're a legit contender, man. A legit contender.
All right, so I apologize. See, I told you, Ray, I was going to be rusty, man. It's been, what, a month, 2 months? So I apologize to our viewers, our listeners.
Anthony Santander's another name I should have dropped that I did not.
I dropped the ball like Josh Donaldson on that one. So anyways, like I was saying, listen, the Orioles, yes, they're a good team. They're a young team. As far as experience from the American League, I don't know, man. You know what? Right now, you know who I'm looking at right now?
You're looking at Texas. Texas. You got to be looking at Texas.
But do you know
Texas
the reason why I'm looking at Texas?
Because they acquired a great pitcher in Max Scherzer, who just pitched a phenomenal game last night.
Against who?
I mean, against LA Angels.
Okay.
I mean, they beat them up. I mean,
all right.
Hold on a minute.
Did you now let me ask you a question.
Scherzer had 11 Ks last night. He did not.
Let me ask you.
Run. He
let me ask you a question, because I know you're neutral when it comes to the Houston Astros. Yep. You know how I feel about the Houston Astros.
I love the Astros.
Now,
for all the wrong reasons.
Do you already count the Astros out?
I will never count out the Houston Astros. They have a above average pitching staff, in my opinion, and they have some bats on that squad as well. They compete, man. The Astros are a competitive ball club. They've always been they've been a competitive ball club. The Houston Astros present day, and I hate to say this to you, Smitty, because you're a Yankees fan, but the Houston Astros are what the Yankees were in the 90s. That's what they are right now. They're not as good.
Wait,
as good. Hold on. Let me finish that. Let me finish that. No. Whoa. Hold on a minute.
You was quick. You was quick with that trigger.
Smitty, I got to
quick with that trigger, bro.
I got to finish this.
Woo. Okay.
They're not as good as the Yankees were in the 90s, but they are as good as the Yankees were in the 90s, to the fact of being that team that's always going to be there. So they're always in the playoffs. They're always competing for a World Series, where the difference between them now and the Yankees then, where the Yankees actually won World Series. And the reason the Yankees won World Series back then was why? Andy Pettit, Roger Clemens, give me more. Give me more.
The boss.
The Moose. Is that what you said? The Moose?
The boss.
Oh, and the boss. Okay. But the Yankees had the arms. And this is my biggest gripe with the Boston Red Sox. I've been saying it, and I'll continue to say it. Until we get pitching, we ain't shit. And in the Red Sox, I mean the Astros, Framber Valdez, he's one of the best pitchers in the American League.
He is.
But the Rangers.
Now let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Dusty Baker, do you think that he's the manager to, if there's a game, the postseason, do you think that he's the manager to put the Astros over the hump?
Yes.
The Astros have the team. They have the pieces. They have the pitchers. Do you think that he'll do a good job to put them over the hump?
Do they have the pitchers, though?
The Astros?
I don't believe the Astros aren't as deep as the Texas Rangers in the pitching, no.
When it comes to their bullpen, I think that they have a better bullpen than the Rangers.
Yeah, no, they have a good bullpen, but you have Framber Valdez, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your next
starters.
Christian Javier Verlander. What's Verlander doing?
I don't know, man. He lost against the Yanks. So what does that tell you?
Justin Verlander or Max Scherzer? Who are you going to pick? Because let's put it down to this.
Ooh, I like this.
Would you rather have Verlander or Scherzer? And that's who's going to win.
Hey, welcome, James Thompson. I like this.
What's up, James?
Astros likely headed back to the series. 2 series. I like it. I like that.
By the way, I got to shout out my boy James real quick because I am sorry, bro, that you have such a phenomenal team out there in San Diego, and it is a complete dumpster fire.
Yo.
Like, I feel for you. My pick out of the National League in the beginning of the year when we first did this, I was all on the Padre train. I really was, because I love what they did. I love that lineup. Soto has been missing for half the year. Fernando Tatis hasn't exactly been who we thought he was going to be. Even Manny Machado, that's a team that's just been like unfulfilling. I don't know, man. It's been a tough year for the Padres. So my condolences. Hopefully they can pick it up for the last, how many games we got left? 48?
No.
45 games?
Nah, it's too late for the Pods.
It is.
It's too late. I mean, there's 16
games back. And how
16
many
games back? The wild card. Oh, man. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see.
Problems in the clubhouse. I tell you, man. It's pretty obvious.
Listen.
It's
the bottom line with the Padres is what I see about the Padres, and I hear about the Padres is that Juan Soto is the weakest link. The chemistry is not there. I mean, Manny Machado, Ha-Seong Kim. Yeah, I said it. You know who Ha-Seong Kim is?
Yeah, he's a shortstop. By the way, how do you take the best player in baseball at one point, right before the whole steroid allegation scandal, whatever it was? You remove him from his spot. So anybody who gets taken out of their element, and this is the whole.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Bogarts is the weakest link.
Hey, you know what? The X Factor.
The X Factor, okay.
Thank you for joining us. I respect that comment all day long, because Xander Bogaerts was not who he was in Boston right now for San Diego. I didn't even mention Xander's name because you want to know why?
Hold up now, though.
Do you want to know why I forgot?
Bogaerts is not a big fish like Soto is, bro. Let's remember that.
What?
Let's remember
Xander Bogaerts?
Come on,
he's a freaking stud.
He is. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he's not.
Juan Soto is allegedly how old, right? He might be 5 years older than he is, because
that dude is like 35, bro.
Right? But he's only in 20-something years old in major league years, because it is what it is. Just another scam. But Xander Bogaerts, he's expected to be that like 30. I mean, come on, 30 and 30 guy? 30. Can I get 30 and 30 out of Xander at least?
30, yeah, absolutely.
At least. What is he doing right now? He's not doing anything. So when you say the names Fernando Tatis, Xander Bogaerts, Juan Soto, Manny Machado, that's the scariest 1, 2, 3, 4 in not in the history of the sports, but pretty close. It's the best 1, 2, 3, 4 in baseball, in my opinion.
Let's see. You and I both know, Ray, that on paper, you could have the best hitters, the best fielders
I know.
in baseball and in sports.
Agreed.
But when it comes to chemistry, if there's one person that is toxic in that ball club, and in my opinion, my humble opinion, it is Juan Soto, that any Yankee fan that is stable, that wish for Juan Soto to be a bomber, listen, I don't know what's wrong with them. God bless them. You know what I mean? But no, he's an individual. I mean, let's keep it real. He's an individual. He was a big fish in Washington with the Nationals, and now he's in San Diego with Manny Machado, Tatis, Bogaerts.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I hear you. And you know what? It's a sad day. It's a sad season. We're talking about a team 16 games back. let's get back on track here. I took us off track talking about the Padres, and I apologize.
No, it's fine. We're talking baseball.
I agree with everything that you're saying, Smitty. And I want to disagree with you because it gets hot. But I respect this comment. Smitty about to crash on Bogey because he was a Red Sox legend. Nah, you know what? Smitty always keeps it a buck.
Brian, full disclosure, that's my son. So come on now.
Oh, it's your son. I love it. Yo, good looks, bro. Good looks, brother man. Son man. Holla. Let's go. So your son says the Rangers have a better 1 through 4.
Oh,
you disagree with that? You disagree?
I mean, better 1 through 4 than who?
Oh, the Padres, he's saying. Oh, shit. Honorable mention, Jonah Heim. Listen, Jonah Heim is, I think, putting up the best numbers as a catcher in the lineup than any other player in the American League, possibly the entire league. Who started the All-Star game for the National League this year that put up some good numbers? The kid Diaz out of Colorado was off to a pretty good start.
Yep.
Jonah Heim's tearing it up. The one thing, and here's another name for you, is Josh Jung's out. He just had his thumb operated on. Mm-hmm. I guess I don't know if he dove for a ball and he ended up injuring his thumb. But Josh Jung, the third baseman for the Texas Rangers, is young and is a stud.
Yes.
He's out about that. He is out for 6 weeks with that injury. He's out for 6 weeks with that injury. So here's the thing, like, Adam Duvall, he had his thing for the Red Sox. Yeah. He came back. He is not even close to what he was with his wrist. He fractured his wrist. Thumb, wrist, hands, bat, swing. Yikes! Not sure Jung's going to be even in 6 weeks. Is he going to be the player that he was? So
probably not.
Dude, it's interesting. It's interesting.
How about the Blue Jays? What do you think about the Blue Jays?
I don't know. They're not a team that jumps out to me, to be completely honest with you. I love Vladdy. Bichette.
Bichette is hurt.
Oh. See, that's how much I've been following the Blue Jays. I mean, they beat us down. So that's your boy's team, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so let's take a look at it then, Smitty. Let's take a look. So when I look at their pitching staff, to be completely honest, I'm not so sure that I love their pitchers. Romano's back. Jordan Romano activated today off the DL. That's huge. Yep. One of the best closers in baseball, hands down. I want to see that other kid that they sent down to the minors come back and get his shit together. Is he even in the? Did he go back down again?
Who's that? Oh, you're talking about Manoah? Yes. Yeah, Manoah.
Alex Manoah. He went back down again.
They send him back down. Yeah, they send him back down.
Then see, that's a problem because he was actually a phenomenal pitcher. And the fact that baseball can be so demanding on the mind it's amazing. It's such a mental game to play from both, from the perspective of being a great pitcher to being a batter in the box. Because when you're in a slump, either or, hey man, it can suck bad.
Listen, well, how about what about the Mariners?
I like the Mariners, and they're playing some pretty good ball right now.
Mariners have lost 3. They're 7-3 in their last games.
Yep.
They're only 2 games back, no wild card.
So I look at it like this with the Mariners. The Mariners have 2 very good pitchers, Logan Gilbert and Luis Castillo. Both very good pitchers. You only need to win 2 out of 3, 3 out of 7, right? 4 out of 7. Mm-hmm. So they need to win every game they pitch. And the Mariners could compete. Julio Rodriguez is coming to life. Somebody hit him with the AED, and he's back.
Yeah.
Julio was projected to be one of the best hitters, fielders, players in baseball. And they did trade there. They traded their closer. I still think that the Mariners are a pretty good squad.
I agree.
If I had to pick a sleeper, I mean, the Mariners would be my sleeper pick, but I don't think that they're going to compete, honestly.
Paul Sewell. They traded Paul Sewell, their closer.
Yeah, I still think it's going to be one of the other teams. And that is
how about your team? How about your team? And listen, this is where I'll stop right here. This is where I'll stop right here in the American League.
What about my team?
Well, what do you think?
No,
they're 3 games back. 3 games back from the wild card.
Smitty, even
you guys are 5-5.
Even if we were to make the wild card,
yeah,
we win a game, maybe win a wild card game. I mean, Chris Sale's back. That's great. Then after that, we have Nick Pivetta. Our pitching stinks. We're not winning anything this year. If they make the playoffs, it's going to be a miracle. Not a miracle, but it'll be a great season. If we make the playoffs, we superseded everybody's, including mine.
So the beautiful thing about baseball is that in every other sport, it's like we know, if we're sports fans, we know that once the postseason starts, it's a different season. You're fresh. It's a different start. And whoever gets hot at the right time will succeed. You agree with me on that?
Up into including good pitching. Yes.
And I'm talking about any sport. I'm talking about depending on
baseball's
the right moves.
Baseball is different.
Listen, were you expecting the San Diego Padres to go that far last year? I know I wasn't.
No.
Right?
No, but they still didn't. Like, the goal is to win a chip. That's the goal. The goal is to win a chip. Realistically, I think if any team's going to go anywhere, I believe in football is different. I believe in basketball, it's different. In baseball, it's all different. If you get the chemistry going in basketball, I think the team with the best chemistry can win. In baseball, chemistry is about the pitching. You have to have the pitching in order to do anything.
So let me intervene here, because you said your pick. If I was to ask you this question right now,
yep,
who is your pick to go to the World Series in 2023? Who would you say?
I honestly, I think it's hard to pick in the American League.
But that's my point, Ray. That's my point. That you don't know, because you know what? Baltimore's hot right now. Texas has the best starting rotation on paper.
Okay.
Tampa Bay, there's a lot of people, and you're a witness to this. You're my witness, that counted Tampa Bay, that said that they were going to run away with it. Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember. And guess what? Injuries, right? McClanahan, he's done for the year. Best pitcher in baseball.
Tommy John surgery. Surgery.
Actually, they lost their other pitcher too in the beginning of the season. That was even better, or just as good as McClanahan. And I can't think of his name right now.
Yes,
but he's been on
Glass
the IL.
now. Now.
Yeah, no, not Tyler Glass now. No, not. Was it him? It could have been him. I right now I can't recall, but I think it's going to be a National League year, in my opinion. Right? That's why
it's going to be a National League year.
I think it's the Braves or the Dodgers, and that's it. I don't think it's the Rangers. I don't think it's the Astros.
So you are looking at the Braves and the Dodgers coming out of the National
I'm going to tell you right now, whoever wins the West wins the whole thing.
Okay, kudos to you. Did you see the Phillies? Did you see the Phillies last year ending up in the World Series?
No.
I know I didn't.
I didn't either. I did not. I didn't.
So, with that said, do you think Arizona, let's go to the National League, right? Angie, I got you. How do you feel about the Michael O'Hare blindside scandal right now?
Stand by on
We're
that.
We're going to go into football. We're going to go into football.
We're going to talk about
after this. Ray's got that.
On the
okay.
slate.
Ray's got that in the oven. Okay.
It's cooking.
Listen.
And at
so we got the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yep.
San Francisco Giants. The Marlins. The Marlins are coming, baby. The Marlins are hot right now.
I love what they're doing down there in Miami.
The Cubbies, the Reds. I know you love the Reds. I know you like De La Cruz. You're a big De La Cruz fan.
He is the biggest hype that I've ever seen for a guy that's hitting 205 in his last 30 games.
Bro, he's a rookie.
52. He has struck out.
Dude, he's a rookie.
I know. Exactly. He is a rookie. Why are we not talking about Corbin Carroll? If you want to talk about a rookie they do
really talk about Corbin Carroll.
Talk about the guy from Arizona Diamondbacks, not Corbin Carroll is the best rookie in the game right now. Kid's a stud.
James Thompson said Phillies mojo last October was insane. Watch out. And I'll go back to that. You know, your boy Turner. You're a huge Turner fan.
Trey?
Yes.
Dude's got swag for days.
Okay, if you want to call it that, that's okay. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Hey, what does that say right there?
Yo, man.
Yo, shout out.
Listen,
shout out. My man.
That's my son, bro.
I am fist bumping him though right now.
Bro, that's 1-4, man. 1-4.
It's my dog.
That's my man. Yeah.
The X Factor.
Much love to him.
Much love.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back to reality.
Right.
Phillies mojo last October was insane. You know what I mean? They got hot back in time. They got hot at the right time, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
So the Diamondbacks. Are you counting the Diamondbacks out?
And that's where Sewell went, right? The kid, the closer from the Mariners.
Yes.
I am counting the Diamondbacks out, honestly.
Oh, wow.
I am. Merrill Kelly. Wow. Merrill Kelly's back, right? He was on the IL for a little while. They were sitting in first place for part of the year. Zach Gallen, who probably should win the Cy Young, I would imagine, in the NL. They have two pitchers. They have two solid pitchers. The D-backs have. Merrill Kelly. I will say Merrill Kelly. He can strike people out. But the Atlanta Braves, man, I don't know. They're so good. Atlanta Braves are a very good baseball team. Again.
So let me ask you this. We'll close it down like this because we covered the American League. We covered the National League.
Yes, sir.
Right. Our picks, you said if it was up to you right now, the World Series, right now, we don't know exactly who to pick, to be honest, right now, in a nutshell. You know what I mean? However, if we go look back at the National League, right, you are counting the National League, you said either the Braves or the LA Dodgers, correct?
Yes. Dodgers or the Braves. Okay. Those are my two teams.
Now, would it shock you, and I'll close baseball down like this, would it shock you if the Braves get knocked out?
Yes. I would be shocked if the Braves got knocked out. Because I believe that the Braves have the best pitching.
Oh, they got the best team in baseball right now.
Do they, though? Do they? They have the best Do they have the best record or the best team?
They have the best team in baseball. If you look at that lineup, and listen, the New York Yankees manager, and I don't like quoting him a lot, Aaron Baboon, he said,
Smitty, I got a marketing idea. You just popped in my brain. I love that.
Listen, he said the Atlanta Braves right now are the team their team right now in the majors. And I agree. You look in that lineup, you look in that pitching, there is no, they have that. They have the armor right now. You know what I mean? Hands down. You understand what I'm saying? But the beautiful thing about baseball is that in the postseason, anything is possible. Anything is possible in the postseason.
It is. But you still got to have the arms. The arms got to be healthy. The arms got to be healthy. Your boy likes the Dodgers over the Braves. I'll disagree with him. I'll disagree with him. Only because I believe that Matt Olson, Ronald Acuna,
I like that.
Alex Riley.
Yeah.
That punch right there. I mean, and that's no disrespect to Freddie Freeman, who I believe is probably Freddie Freeman might be the MVP. It's going to be between.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. We're gonna close that out now. Right now, August 15th, 2023. Who do we think the MVP is for the American League and in the National League?
The MVP in the National League. Well, AL's easy. It's not even a contest. It should be the guy who the guy should have won it the last 2 years.
Whoa, come on.
Right? Come
on, bro.
What we are seeing in today's
why are we reminiscing?
When we are seeing in today's age of baseball is something that we have not seen in our lifetime.
Let's stay current. Okay.
Stay current. Ohtani is going to win it. It's not close. He should have won it last year.
So Corey Seager's not even in the running.
Corey
Seager's not even in the running.
Do you know how many Corey Seager games were missed this year? No, Corey Seager ain't got a shot in hell.
Ooh,
that's my opinion.
Listen,
I love Corey Seager.
Hey, I'm just asking.
Hey, that kid's a stud, man. Corey Seager's great. But he missed how many games? And Ohtani he's a pitcher leading the league in home runs. Did I say that? Did that come out of my mouth weird? Because it felt weird to say it. It really did. Ohtani, a pitcher, is leading the league in home runs. It's about as weird as a man winning a powerlifting contest in a women's. Yeah, you know what I mean by that. So anyway, Ohtani's a clear-cut favorite in the AL, and I'm going to leave it there. Now, moving forward.
What about the National League? You and I agree on that. By the way. We'll go on record. We'll agree on that.
The NL's tough. The NL's tough because Freddie Freeman is knocking the ball all over the park. He's filling every category.
How about my Venezuelan brother Acuna in Atlanta? What's going on?
And then you have Acuna, who I agree with you. Love Ronald Acuna. It's tough.
Hold on. Does my son agree with me on something? What's really going on?
No way.
What's really going on? He must be tired.
So Smitty, pulled up Acuna's stats, and we're gonna run through. I got Freddie Freeman right here. Mm-hmm. You pull up Acuna, and I'll reiterate Mr. Freddie Freeman. But Freddie Freeman is killing it. He's absolutely killing it.
Here we go.
Look at, but did you see who was right ahead of Acuna right there? So Acuna is hitting 337, right?
Yeah.
Freeman's hitting 339. Acuna has 26 home runs. Freeman's got 23.
How many stolen bases does Acuna have? Do we know?
Oh, Acuna, he's got to be close to. He's got to be in the 30s, I would imagine. See, I'm not there yet. All right, you know what I can do though, because let me pull this up real quick.
Hold on. $2023 stolen bases. Oh my God, are you serious? Nah, that can't be it, bro. I know we got like extra large pizza boxes out there and stuff.
You got
55, bro.
Yes, 55. Holy
55.
Shit.
Really?
Okay. So
are we really talking about this?
He's got a
Are we really talking about this?
He's got a clear-cut lead in stolen bases.
Are we really talking about this? Why are we even talking about this? I don't understand. Let me look up Friedman, though. Let me look him up.
He's only got 16 bags. He's only got 16 bags. But you know what he has? He's got 83 ribbies, right? How many runs has Acuna scored? Hey, Asteroid Ruiz. If Asteroid Ruiz didn't get hurt, because he was on the IL for a little while, Asteroid Ruiz was dominating baseball. He was dominating baseball and stolen bases. He was.
What did you say about Acuna?
I was asking how many runs he scored this year. Right, so Asteroid Ruiz has 46 bags, and he was on the IL for at least a couple weeks. At least a couple weeks.
107.
He scored 107 runs.
Is that right?
Smitty, we're comparing two players right now. Is
that right though?
The obvious person or realistic person that I am, I'm going to say it's pretty clear and obvious that Ronald Acuna should win the NL MVP.
I agree with you on that.
We were just comparing some stats. I can't even Freddie Freeman's ripping it up. But
definitely no. Much respect. Listen, I love Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's a fantastic player. He's a stud.
Great player.
But
great player.
Yeah. You know what?
Now this year,
when we touched on the stolen bases, the first player I thought of, honestly, your son brought him up, was Asteroid Ruiz. Kid's killing it. Center fielder for the A's. Having a great season. So the Las Vegas Athletics.
Las Vegas Athletics. So
holy shit, an hour and 7 minutes, Smitty. God damn, we're killing it tonight.
But
we haven't been on in a while. We have so much to talk about. So
we're closing it out. We're closing it out like
at midnight,
like the 4-2.
We're doing a marathon.
We're closing it out. Baseball like the 4-2. You
know what I mean? Shit. Enter Sandman. Enter Sandman.
And you already know. And now we're going into football.
He said AL MVP.
And the first
2-run nuke. Come on, man. We were getting along. You can't say shit like that. How can you even go against Ohtani? Greatest player we've ever seen in our entire lives. Not even close.
Whoa, easy.
Sorry.
Easy.
After Barry Bonds.
Asterisk.
But you know what,
anyways,
though? Hey, but you know what?
What?
2 Hall of Fame careers. Not 1, 2. On the juice, off the juice, 2 Hall of Fame careers. Anyway,
listen.
Let's keep it moving. Thoughts on?
Yeah, please do. Let's go.
All right. Let's jump into football. We're jumping into football. It's coming. I got my Patriots sign back up. I put Mac Jones to the moon on the internet. I got hate.
Wait, why are we talking about Mac Jones, dude?
No, we're not going.
Angie got a question.
I got that. We're going to answer that.
Let's address.
I was going to lead into that. I was prepping the whole football conversation. I'm prepping the football because I'm excited. I'm excited about football, even though people hate on my Patriots.
Nobody hates on your Patriots.
You are going to be.
Me.
You're going to be.
I don't.
We are the most hated team next to the Cowboys in the NFL, and we're going to talk about it.
That I don't know about other people. I can only speak for myself. I don't hate the Patriots. I got nothing but love for the Patriots.
And I love the Steelers, and we know why. Because you beat us, and we beat them, and it is what it is. How do you feel about Michael Orr blindside scandal right now? And
you know what, man? I'll let you take care of that. Ray. So I'll let you take care of that.
So looking into it, and I watched the movie, and I thought it was a great movie, a great story. And after hearing or seeing, the article that's come out over the last couple of days, I think your sound has been cut in and out.
Who's that? Who's that, Angie? Is that Ray?
There's no way. Check. All right, so I'm going to continue Babe Ruth is better because he played against plumbers. Yeah, that's great. I might have to get a new. Maybe I need a new wire. Oh, both of us.
Both. Oh, word.
Oh man,
Ray's affecting me. Ray's affecting me. So
listen,
I apologize. I apologize to everybody.
Well, we're still waiting on more finances to come in before our studio is built. Haven't quite reached the numbers we were looking for yet. Too many breaks. However, stand by, keep supporting. And my Venmo is at Ray-2
Ray, go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and hit that on the
the blind side. All right.
No, the one, yeah, please.
So going back to the blind side, the movie was great.
I'll be right back.
The depiction of Michael Orr was that he was a less fortunate person growing up in a bad environment. He was taken in by a rich family. He went on to play, obviously, at Ole Miss. The family appeared as heroes in the movie, loving, caring, nurturing, looking out for the best interests of Michael Orr. Now, reading the reports about how they did not adopt him, which he said he believed that he was adopted, but he was not adopted. The Tui family, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, was the conservators for who he is. His comment is that he did not believe or he did not understand what a conservatorship meant. So basically, he's on that Britney Spears shit where the controlling father took advantage of the successful child. Worst part about it is he thought he was adopted and he was going to get some sort of, monetary something. He was going to get something. He got nothing. So I look at it as a complete shit show. That's a disgraceful family, in my opinion, if that is the way that it was, because I don't know. I don't know the complete facts. I know what I've read. I don't know if he's in the need of money, but if he is in the need of money and he did not catch a dime off of that movie that's based on who he is, and his family is controlling his finances, shame on them. I would be completely embarrassed. Completely embarrassed if I had anything to do with it, honestly. If I had anything to do with it and I knew that this dude is just kind of like being used as a puppet, shame on that family. And when he goes after them, I hope that the judge handles it the right way. He should get tons of money, though their kids made more money than Michael Orr made in that. How is that fair? There's nothing fair about it.
Now, how long? Listen, my question is, and please forgive me because I really haven't read and have dwelled into it like you have, Ray. How long was that movie out for?
I don't know when the movie came out. It was years ago. I mean, he's already retired from the NFL.
And you know what? That's what I'm going towards too. I agree 150% what Joe Peck is saying. If this is all true, why would he wait so long to say something? That's my question.
Well, he must he's got to be hurt for money. He's got to be hurt for money. It's not like he was in the NFL for a long time. How many years was he in the NFL?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Did he hit the 10-year mark? Because the 10-year mark is the number. When you hit
Eric says, is he broke now?
He has to.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
He has to be broke, Smitty. So in the NFL, and we had a conversation with another NFL player, kid out of UConn, played for the Kansas City Chiefs. He said he needed to complete 10 years in the NFL because he would receive all of the benefits from the NFL. If you don't play in the NFL for 10 seasons, you don't receive all the benefits.
So he did 8 years, right?
And that's a problem.
5 seasons he played with the Baltimore Ravens. And I believe he played If that was me, I would have said something the minute the movie came out. That's true. What other team did he play for, Ray? Did he play for the Colts?
Ravens and the Panthers, right?
No,
Ravens
the Panthers. The Panthers.
Right? Ravens and the Panthers.
Yeah.
So playing 10 NFL seasons is a significant mark in the NFL.
Okay.
It's a significant mark.
So they have to play 10 seasons.
It's kind of like when you're retired, you did your 20. When you retire, you get those benefits, right? If you do not complete the 20 and you retire early, you do not get the same benefits as somebody who completes the full amount. He was 2 years shy, right? He was 2 years shy of getting what the people who play 10 years get.
Gotcha.
Okay. And I believe that is the reason why he's doing this now, because he's got to pay for all of his insurance now. Playing in the NFL, his body's got to be broken down. You're on the line. You're on the O line. You're getting smashed. I'm trying to find the article somewhere that states what the significance of playing 10 years means. I haven't found it, but I do know from having a conversation previously on another podcast what 10 years meant. And as soon as that guy hit 10 years, he retired. But that's the number. It's the mark. It's the same with our job. It's the same with our job.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah.
You have to hit the number, man.
Joe said he should have gotten some movie rights. It's his story. Something is fishy here. I agree with you 100%.
And, I was even reading comments on it, though, and it said that he didn't even agree with the way that he was portrayed through the movie. But at the end of the day...
I mean, is he being a baby about it? Or, what's really
Smitty, hold on a minute. A baby? So let's do your story. Let's do your story, right? You're going to get duped. You're going to sign a conservatorship thinking that you're getting adopted. Then they're going to make a story about you. And then guess what you're going to get out of it? Fucking zero. Now, how would you feel? You'd be pissed off. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm coming for throats after that. I'm coming.
No doubt. Absolutely. But at the same time, though, like, did he sign off on things? You know what I mean? Like, that's my question. Like,
well, he signed off on a conservatorship, according to the article, supposedly, allegedly, and I don't know because I did not read it, that he thought he was adopted. Now, this is coming out years after the fact, and he probably is broke right now, and he probably is looking for money, and he's probably reaching out to the family that thought he was who he was, or not. Well, who he thought who they were. And they're not. They're people that are taking advantage of people, and weird because that's the world these days, taking advantage of whatever they can. Horrible story. It's a horrible story. I hope it's not true.
So
the worst part about it is what? Yes.
No. Go ahead.
No.
Let's wrap this up.
Yep.
Angie had a question. I want you to answer it. You know what I'm saying? To the best of our ability. And we're going to move forward with
I answered it. My answer is what I said, and I'm not going to go away from it. I just think it's horrible that it's a white family taking advantage of an African-American person, honestly, because it just makes it look really bad, in my opinion. It looks really bad. And if he doesn't get anything out of it and you took advantage, shame on you, and you deserve what you get. Meaning the Tui family, whoever the hell they are. It's kind of disgraceful. It is. It's a disgrace. My opinion. Anyway.
All right. Angie, we hope we answered the question that you answered, that you had. You brought up a question. We hope we answered it to the best of our ability. We'll keep you guys posted as the story goes on. Next Tuesday we'll be on. Thank you, Angie, for asking that question. Now, I am really looking forward to the AFC East. And I'm a Giants fan. You know what I mean? I'm a New York Giants fan. Ray, when are we golfing? Joe wants to know, when are you golfing with him? Before we go into this.
Joe, Joe, I would like to know, when is the hockey tournament I've been talking about with Riley and Laverty? When is it? We want to do it again. Last year was a shit show. I don't even think I slept before I played in that golf tournament. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to say this. I'm driving greens, and that's it.
I wish you guys the best of luck.
Oh, she said
Angie Peck said negative.
All right. Well, you know what?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
We were looking forward to it, but if it's not going to happen this year, that's all right. We'll do the next golf tournament. Let us know. Joe, we'll get out there and play for sure.
All right. So we're good with that. Let's go on to the AFCs. We're going to try to cover every division. We're going to start off with the AFC East.
The best division.
We're going to try to cover. Okay. But anyways, like I was saying, we're going to try to cover every division in the NFL. Let's start off with the AFC East. Now, on paper, Ray, I want you to tell me what your prediction is. Mind you, we're still in preseason. Mac Jones hasn't played for the Patriots. Tua, I believe, hasn't played for the Dolphins yet. Allen hasn't played for Buffalo, right? No starting quarterback has played yet, unless I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. What are your predictions right now, August 15th, 2023? Let me know what your predictions are for the AFC East.
This pains me. Jets, Bills, Patriots, Dolphins. Now, all right. Arbor says Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Pats. So we're off a little bit. Why do I say the Jets? Obviously, Aaron Rodgers, and they just signed Dalvin Cook. They have Breece Hall as well. Garrett Wilson's a stud. They have one of the best defenses in the NFL, if not the best. The Bills, I just feel like the Bills have I don't know if their opportunity is slipping. I don't love their backfield because they just picked up Damian Harris. Makes them a lot better. Jets defense is the best defense in the division. Maybe the Dolphins after that, followed by the Pats, Bills. I don't know whose defense is better, honestly. The Patriots offensive coordinator this year is an offensive coordinator. Mac Jones is going to have a much better year. And that's a no-brainer.
You got that?
Anybody could call that.
Play it.
Anybody can call that. If you watch football, you know the Patriots are going to be better with O'Brien.
So can you repeat that for me again, please?
It's obvious that Mac Jones is going to have a better season this year, without a doubt. Mark my words, and we'll replay this later on. Mac Jones is going to have a great year. He's going to have a great year.
You're damn right. You're damn
right. This ain't no Danny Jones. We're talking about Mac to the Moon Jones.
Wow.
All right, your boy.
Wow. We're not even the NFC East. My man's got my quarterback. My quarterback's name in his mouth already. Yeah, what's really going on? I'm asking him about the AFC East.
I hate
what's the disrespect here? I don't get it.
I hate the Giants.
Eric, help me out, Eric.
Homer. Zeke. Honestly, yeah, we got Zeke. Whoop-de-doo. Not Ramondre Stevenson is a better back right now in today's age than Zeke. Zeke is going to spell him, and that's good. Not a problem. I love Pierre Strong. I love Devontae Parker. I'm actually curious to see what the hell Juju is going to do this year.
Juju.
From what I see.
He might have some TikTok videos. That's
not the New England way, though. That's not the Patriot way.
Hey, man, listen to me.
Bring the hate.
Juju's a TikTok guru. We're talking about gurus here.
Yeah,
that guy's a TikTok guru.
Oh, you're like right up there with Eminem right now, the way you're spitting these lyrics.
Yo, I'm saying though.
I didn't know you freestyle. I didn't know you freestyle.
That's my top 5 lyricists right there. That's my top 5 lyricists right there.
I mean, I wasn't. Hell yeah, I don't disagree.
Shout out to Eminem.
He could be top 3, honestly. Anyway, but my name is Mac. Hey,
wow!
Return of the Mac this year. He should be comeback player of the year after last year, but he didn't really.
Woo, man! What? Yo, did you go through customs? Did you go through the Department of Agriculture in Puerto Rico?
I did. No, I did.
You didn't bring anything back, did you?
I tried to bring back some swine. I tried to bring back some swine, but they wouldn't let me.
My man, you did not bring back any 2020, did you? Did you bring any Purple Haze back?
Didn't even touch any of that shit. I was too busy pissing out of my ass.
I don't know, man.
Whatever the hell it was. It was
the carnitas, bro.
It was the carnitas.
All right, listen. So can I give you my prediction for the AFC East? Can I give you my humble prediction?
I'd love to hear it.
My humble prediction.
Love to hear it. Let's go. What you got? Show me the hate.
We're gonna go. No, I told you I don't hate your team.
I know you,
but I'm a realist, though.
I'm a realist. I'm a realist as well.
I'm a realist. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna be talking about Mac Jones this, Mac Jones that, return of the Mac, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. You know, well, I'll go with the Buffalo Bills, upstate New York. Shout out to upstate New York, Buffalo Bills.
Homer.
We're gonna go with 305 Miami Dolphins because I believe in Tua. Hopefully, he'll stay upright. God willing, he'll stay out of the concussions. Miami. We'll go with the New York second-class citizens, Jets. And on paper, let me tell you, on paper, they're a really good team. They're a really good team. But let's see how the chemistry works out for Aaron Rodgers. Right now, Aaron Rodgers is in a honeymoon state in New York. Right now. He thinks he's a Green Bay with those 3 cameras. You know what I mean? And it's talking about, oh, yeah, I got this. I got this, Wisconsin. I'm a cheesehead. Let's see how he does in New York. Let's see how he does in New York or in New Jersey, whatever you want to call it. It's a tri-state area.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes,
Do you think Aaron Rodgers is worried about the second-class citizens of the entire state of New York?
He's fragile.
He's not fragile. He is not fragile. He has made it clear that he is not fragile.
Man.
And Aaron
I know Aaron Rodgers has. I know Aaron Rodgers has a lot of legal team. I did not know that you was part of his legal team. So please excuse me.
Aaron Rodgers.
Excuse me for what I'm saying.
No, I'm going to remind you that Aaron Rodgers does not give a damn what anybody thinks. He does not.
Yo, Eric wants to know respectfully, are you taking meds? And that's respectfully. That's respectfully that Eric is asking.
Wait, am I taking the what?
Are you taking medications?
Meds? No, I've never taken a goddamn med in my life.
Ray, you can't be if you're saying Mac will be that good this year.
Did I say he was going to be a top 5 quarterback, or did I say he's going to be much better than last year? Because that's 2 different things. I know what the hell I said, and I'll stick by it. Mac is going to be 1,000 times might be a little excessive. Mac Jones is going to be much, much better this year than last year.
Ray,
and if you think I'm wrong, you're on drugs.
Ray, I'm just the mediator between our audience, our viewers.
Comeback platter of the year. Is that even a thing? Platter? You missed a T, Eric. Nah. To be completely honest.
Okay.
I think
Randy, I'm with you, Randy.
The Bills win the division. Player. There you go. I know, Eric. I'm just busting.
But wait. Hold on, though, Ray.
By the way, if you want to call in here right now, and my number's open, the lines are open.
Yo, what's up with Kev Mike?
I will address this.
I'm expecting Kev Mike to call.
He honestly,
I miss Kev Mike.
Guys. Kev, where are you?
Yo, listen. So, Ray, you said the Jets got this division, correct?
I did not say he was the comeback player of the year. I even repeated myself that he's not that guy. He wasn't hurt, but he is going.
Eric.
He is
Eric,
going.
You got under his skin, Eric. He's not even paying attention to me.
Don't put words
under his skin,
Don't
Eric.
put words into my mouth, though. I'm not Don't put words in my mouth, Smitty. I can speak for myself.
You got it,
very clear. I can speak clearly.
Oh shit! See,
you said
Eric, you got him.
I did say, and then I did rebuttal. I did. You can play it back. Honestly, this is live right now. But when you go watch it on YouTube or Facebook, you can hit rewind. Smitty,
you could call me Rico, baby. Call me Rico. I'm good. You feel me?
Oh shit!
Listen.
Call me Rico. Hey, that's gonna be a new segment on the show. Call me Rico. Smitty's taking the day. Call me Rico, and I'm gonna get some good old. I'm gonna get some island music in there, some Puerto Rican music, some salsa, some merengue, and we're gonna handle this shit. And it's
Danny Dimes, hold up. Danny Dimes is better than him. And I'm not a Giants fan, as you both know. Eric spitting the knowledge. What?
Hey, Eric, let me ask you a question. Smitty, you can jump on.
And he's a Pats fan.
Hey, what does he think?
Oh, no, he's a Cowboys fan, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Hey, stand by. So, DeMarcus Ware was just inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, do you see where I'm going with this, Smitty? He wants to.
I saw what you did.
I got you. My torch is out, and it spits nothing but flames.
Oh.
How do you feel? Mac is way better than that running back. Laughing my ass off. How do you feel about DeMarcus Ware? First of all, butchering the national anthem. Second of all, having more Bronco memorabilia than Cowboy memorabilia. What's your thoughts on that, Smitty? And why do you think that way? I mean, he completely. That dude should stay the hell away from a microphone. Congratulations on the Hall of Fame. Hold on. Congratulations on the Hall of Fame. Never sing ever again in your life. And
hell of a player.
Hell of a player. Phenomenal career.
So DeMarcus Ware played. He played how many seasons for the Cowboys? 7 or 8, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 7 or 8. And then he played for the Broncos 3 years, maybe 3 seasons for the Broncos, if I'm not mistaken. So listen, my point of view is whoever you choose, if you go into the Hall of Fame, if you choose whatever team it is, then that's your decision. You know what I'm saying? Do I agree with you as far as he was a Cowboy longer? He might have his personal reasons as to why he went with the Broncos instead of the Cowboys. You know what I mean? Where was a beast? So he played 9 years for Dallas. Okay.
I guess it's just a shit organization. It is what it is. Hey.
All right, listen. So Ray, you got the Jets coming out first from the AFC East, correct?
Oh, whoa, you just switched the topic. So smooth. So smooth, Rico.
Does the player pick or does the NFL pick?
Player.
I believe it's the player, if I'm not mistaken.
Pick, man.
I believe it's the player.
Of course.
Garbage or oh man. The Cowboys are getting rusted. They're getting roasted now, Eric. Dallas is getting roasted, man. And it's not even by me, bro. So
but they're not lying.
Anyways.
Because you know what? One thing Patriot fans will never be Cowboy fans, right? In the sense that this is our year. I'm not saying it's our year. I'm saying we're going to be better this year. That's all I'm saying about the Patriots. I'm saying Mac Jones is going to be much better this year. That's all I'm saying about the Patriots. I'm not saying the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl this year because I don't believe that they are. But I will tell you this much. We're going to compete. We're going to shock the shit out of a lot of people. And Mac Jones is going to silence a lot of you haters out there. And I'm going to be the guy to say it. I made a mistake a couple years ago when I got on the Cam Newton train. I was hopeful. Guy couldn't complete a screen pass. He stinks.
Oh, wow. Eric's got no love for the Pats, bro. I thought that was his number. I thought that was his number 2 team.
Yeah, right. His number 2 team is probably like the 49ers or the 49ers or Bucks or the Steelers.
He's a true New Englander.
He's a true New Englander. He's stuck on comeback player. Who knows? It's all good in the hood.
Yo, so Ray, you got the
Jets, Bills,
Miami,
Patriots,
and Miami,
Dolphins.
Okay.
Honestly, it's really the only reason I say the Dolphins, and you said you believe in Tua, and I believe in Tua as well. If Tua is healthy and he plays in 17 games, I believe that the Dolphins could be one of the top 2 teams in the AFC East.
Yeah.
However, being realistic, in my opinion, and me assuming that he's going to get hurt and he's going to get knocked out for his career is going to end most likely this year. That's where I'm at with Tua. And not because I hate him, because Roll Tide. I know what Alabama's about. They get the best players. Tua had a great career at Alabama. I watched Alabama. I've supported Alabama. I've talked well about Alabama. However,
wait, did you just say Roll Tide though?
Roll Tide. You say Roll Tide? 100, no doubt about it. Roll fucking Tide. Now,
and Mac Jones is from what?
Roll fucking Tide. Jalen Hurts. The university that's only produced running backs, wide receivers, linebackers, defensive linemen, never a quarterback.
I respect
has
that.
produced some of the best quarterbacks in the last 5 drafts, right? Or 4. What's 4 drafts? 3 or 4 drafts, right? Actually, let's go 4, because now you got Bryce Young in Carolina, number 1 overall draft pick. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. A little scared for him because he's small and he's tiny. He's a great player. We'll see. But Tua has got thrown around like a rag doll.
Yes, he has.
It's only going to take another shot for that dude to smash his brain. I hope to God that it does not happen. I will never wish harm on a player, ever. But I do not believe that the Miami Dolphins are going to be able to protect Tua like that.
So, and that's a good point. That's a good point, Ray.
They have not. They haven't done it. That's the only reason I put Miami last.
So I want to make this clear as far as New England is concerned, the Pats. From my perspective, the Pats, no disrespect to the Pats, the Jets on paper, they should be number 1 in the AFC East. However, I don't know about the chemistry. I don't know about Cook, his shoulder injury, which he has had a chronic shoulder injury since college, I believe. And I don't know when he's coming back for the New York Jets. Yes, they do have a good defense. They have all that stuff. I don't know about their coaching system. I don't know about their chemistry. There's a lot of questions from my perception there,
right,
with that team.
No,
the Patriots. The only reason why I picked the Patriots to end up last is because even if Tua, from where I'm standing, my point of view, even if Tua goes down, that team, Miami, if you look at the names, the receiving core, their weapons, their offensive weapons, their O-line, their defense, I think that they can compete. And I think if a backup QB comes in, if he maintains the running game and all that good stuff, the basics, I think Miami can go up. Buffalo, I just think that team has experience when it comes to the postseason. Josh Allen, if he stays away from the mistakes that he makes, that's their leader. That's where it will go through. So that's the reason why I picked the way I picked.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree with you, Smitty. I mean, this division, in my opinion, there's no obvious clear-cut winner. The division's really wide open. And it's one of the best divisions in football, in my opinion. I don't know what division's better. Maybe the AFC North with the Bengals, the Ravens.
We're going there.
Yeah, that's
all right. So we're gonna take it to the AFC North now.
No, the AFC North, right? But before we jump there, real quick, right? Mm-hmm. Comparing, and I just want to back up my Jets talk real fast.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers has not had a receiving core like he's had recently, right? Last year, he lost Devontae Adams. This year, he gains Garrett Wilson. Who's Garrett Wilson? Garrett Wilson shined last year. Shined. And who was a quarterback? Put up numbers. Who was a quarterback? Zach Wilson. What's the other kid's name that went down to Miami that's backing up Tua? Oh, God, I can't even think of it right now. Corey Davis is a stud. Great years in Tennessee. Mecole Hardman, who has not even been able to showcase his ability. Mecole Hardman is one of the fastest players in the NFL. He's Tyreek Hill 2.0. He's behind Allen Lazard, who Aaron Rodgers has great chemistry with. Breece Hall, the starting running back in New York for the Jets, had a phenomenal beginning of the season before he went down. The running backs stay healthy. Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook. Go down the line, Michael Carter, Zonovan Knight. And then you talk about their defense. C.J. Mosley in the middle, Quincy Williams. The Jets are good. They're really good. Best corner in the game, Sauce Gardner. Best corner in the game, Sauce Gardner. Just watch out for the Jets.
I believe his name is Ahmad Gardner.
Sauce.
That's a nickname.
You call him by his nickname. He likes to be called Sauce.
Hey, real quick. You gave a receiver that he's fast. You said that he's
Mecole Hardman. No. I didn't say he's faster than Tyreek Hill. I said he's Tyreek Hill 2.0. That's different.
Okay.
Mecole Hardman is one of the fastest players in the NFL.
Okay.
He played for the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right.
He's in New York this year.
All right. So the Jets definitely. I mean, listen. If I didn't know you any better, I would say you're a fucking Jets fan. I apologize for the curse word.
At the end,
I would say that you were a Jets fan.
End of the day, I like to be realistic, Smitty. I like to be realistic. I didn't think the Patriots to win the division. We have the best coach in the division. We have the best coach in the NFL. And we have an offensive coordinator this year.
Wow. I like that. Don't stop believing. I like that. Okay.
On that journey shit.
I like that.
I'm like, don't stop, get it. I don't even know who sings that. I can't think of it right now.
What?
Don't stop, get it. I'm not singing, man.
A 2 Life Crew?
Thank you.
Listen, so let's go to the AFC North. Oh, KRS-One. Okay. I like that.
Cincy.
Listen, so, okay. You got Cincy.
Baltimore.
Cleveland.
Mike Tomlin's finally going to get a losing season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is very, you know what? Even from a Patriots fan,
love
that is very disrespectful.
Love this.
That is very, no, you don't. Stop playing.
Keeping it a buck, though.
Listen, besides the New York Giants, that's your number 2 team that you dislike.
No, I love the Steelers. We always win. They don't beat us. We own them.
Come on, bro.
We own the Steelers.
They're about to change. Things about to change here, bro. Things about to change here.
Not yet.
There's a change coming. There's a change coming, Ray.
New world order. I know. A new world order.
Listen. New world order. So you said you got Cincinnati, you got Baltimore, you got Cleveland, and Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Randy asked, do the Browns make the playoffs?
No, they don't. But I'll be honest with you. These are like 3 good teams. I don't think Pittsburgh, only because I don't know how much faith I have in Kenny Pickett to lead the team. I'm not sure about it. I don't know if their defense is on the same level as Cleveland. Cleveland might have the best defense in this division, which is kind of the toss-up for me. Cleveland could be 3 or they could be 1. Or they could be 2. Cleveland's the X factor. Like, Cleveland's the sleeper in the division, to be honest, in my opinion. I say Cincinnati because of Joe Burrow and everything that Joe Burrow can do and lead. It's hard to bet against. How do you bet against Joe right now? You know what I mean? You added Odell Beckham in Baltimore. Lamar is going to be healthy this year.
You got a quarter? You got a quarter?
Honestly, I believe that it's that close between all three of those teams. If you could make it a tripod and it flips and it lands on one side, it's going to be between those three teams.
All right. So,
but I'm taking Cincinnati.
All right.
Joe Burrow.
I'll go. My picks are Cincinnati. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. Baltimore.
Whoa. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, please.
No. Go ahead.
No, please. I insist.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah. You heard it, right?
Why?
I'm going to tell you why. I want
to know.
When it comes to Baltimore, on paper, yes, they have the talent. Absolutely, 100%. But I just think that there's going to be some egos and there's going to be some chemistry issues there. And there's going to be some injuries where I think that Lamar or Odell Beckham, I don't know who's going to get hurt before who, but I think there's going to be some issues there. Okay. So I'll take Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and Cleveland. That's the reason why I'm going to go with that.
I'm going to say this, Smitty. I respect the fact that you feel the same way about Baltimore that I feel about Miami.
Yes.
Opposite, though, right? Obviously, my thoughts on Miami are your thoughts on Baltimore.
Yes.
I respect it. I don't think Cleveland will be last in the division, though.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson, watch out. Nick Chubb. Myles Garrett. Who's the other DM that just added? Jadavion?
That team. Listen, you can put anybody in there and they just find a way. I hate to say it like that, man. The Browns, you know what I mean?
I don't think the Browns are that like Browns franchise that they always have been.
How many backup quarterbacks do we see play this year? Oh, we're gonna see a lot. We're gonna see a lot. Up in New England, we're gonna see.
So listen. Oh no. The Browns added Zadarius Smith from Minnesota.
Okay.
Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith on that line. That's pretty good. Okay. That's pretty good right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cleveland's defense is not going to be a joke. Anthony Walker Jr. is a stud as well.
You got that.
Amari
Cooper. Listen. You got it. You made your case, Ray. Let's move towards the AFC South.
It's Jacksonville, and it's not even close. Everybody, Jacksonville, Tennessee, flip a coin on Houston and Indy. Shit division. Nobody cares. Jacksonville wins the division.
I'm going to go with Jacksonville, Tennessee, Indy, and Houston. That's who I got.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. No contenders. However, one thing I am excited about in that division is the emergence of Trevor Lawrence and how Calvin Ridley, who was out last year, top wide receiver in the NFL a couple years ago. Alabama, by the way, Roll Tide. He's going to be a top 10 wide receiver this year. And I say that very easily. Jacksonville is going to be a team to play.
How many games do the Colts win?
6. But I haven't looked at their schedule.
Right. Have we looked at their schedule?
No, I haven't looked at it, but if I had to pick. Actually, you know what? I believe that their schedule is probably super soft. Kind of like the Giants and the Eagles schedules were last year.
What?
The NFC.
Okay. Let's stay current. Let's stay current.
No. I'm trying to be relatable, right? Because I like to relate to things.
Yeah.
And last year, the Giants in the NFC East had one of the softest schedules in the NFL, right? The Giants actually benefited from it. Hence, they made the playoffs, which they won't this year. Actually, they might. The NFC's trash. But
why is the NFC trash? And we're gonna take it there when we go to the NFC. Go ahead.
Are we gonna make
stuff? Go ahead.
Are we gonna make it that far?
Go ahead.
Are we gonna make it that far, Smitty?
We will. All right, so Indianapolis, right? The Colts. They got Jacksonville, of course, their division. They got Baltimore, the Rams, Cleveland, New Orleans, Carolina, the Pats, Tampa Bay, Cincinnati.
So they're playing the NFC South.
Yeah. AFC North, Pittsburgh,
tough.
ATL, Las Vegas. That's it.
The NFC South is another trash division, in my opinion, right? The two worst divisions in football, probably the AFC South and the NFC South.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks. Shit quarterback. Yeah, yeah. Smitty, do you disagree with that?
No, you're right.
It's a trash division.
So listen, okay, so we got that. It is. So let's go to the AFC West. Who you got?
Yep. AFC West. Chiefs. Then I don't know.
Oh, wow. For real?
Honestly?
I got the Chiefs. I got the Chargers. I got Denver. And then I got Las Vegas.
You know why I have a hard time picking? And I'm being real, as always.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to pick the Chargers because they have the worst coach in the NFL. Staley is a garbage bag. He needs to be thrown out on Tuesday or whenever the garbage comes. And that's it. And don't even recycle him. You don't want him in your organization. He stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Can't make a good decision. The Broncos got Sean Payton. Making moves, making waves, causing issues. Not sure they're good ones. But if I had to pick, I would go Chiefs, Broncos. Coin flip.
So you think Russ Wilson? You think Russ Wilson is just gonna like all of a sudden just become the Seattle Seahawk Russ Wilson?
I think Sean Payton is a very good ball coach.
He is.
Actually, Sean Payton's a great coach. Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. I don't believe in Josh McDaniels as a head coach. Can't stand him as a head coach. Love him as an offensive coordinator. I would take him back in New England, but now we have Bill O'Brien. So you have to wait till Bill O'Brien gets a head coaching job because he's going to get one shortly after what he does this year with the Patriots.
All right. There we go. Now we're talking football right here. Now we're talking football, baby. The bees from the East. Now we're talking football. Hey, man, listen. It ain't my fault that your team is still scarred.
Hey, the crowd's the crowd, bro.
It ain't my fault that your team is still scarred.
The crowd's the crowd, man. They're still
robbery at its finest.
Oh my God. We got 6 minutes and 10 seconds to wrap this thing up. 2 hours is a marathon.
What do we got?
So Philly all day.
Okay.
Not close. Dallas. And I think it's a toss-up between the Giants and Washington. And I'm not saying that because I hate the Giants. I'll give the I'm going to give a slight edge.
Stay consistent.
I'm going to give a slight edge to the New York Football Giants over the Washington Commanders. But I do believe that if Sam Howell can lead the helm, the Giants are going to end up in last place. But
who did you say? I'm sorry. Who did you say?
Sam Howell.
Who is that?
He was a quarterback from the University of North Carolina. A stud. Much better than Danny Dimes.
Wait. Hold on. And he's a quarterback in the NFL now?
Yep. Backup last year.
For who?
For Washington.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead.
The team that you could potentially, and I'm not saying you're going to, could potentially finish behind. Eric Bieniemy.
The Commanders?
The Redskins.
No, that's not their name.
They are trying to rename.
It was the team. Well, they're trying. That's like you saying chicks with whatever you said before.
Why are you afraid to say it? Why are you afraid to say it?
Listen, because I don't want to hurt people's feelings out there.
It's not hurting people's feelings.
You know my mouth. Come on, bro. I'm a sailor. I'm not afraid to say shit like that. But I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Let's keep it above.
I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Whatever comes out, it's natural. It's not like I'm
targeting. My whole thing is this. They're either the Commanders, the team, whatever the hell their name is. It's not that, what you said. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck.
So, the Washington right now Commanders, which will change.
And hey, Joe, I'm sorry. Nah, bro, that's in your world. Because you used to be that fan, but they're the Guardians now. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Go ahead.
God, you don't want to get political on shit, but all of a sudden I say the wrong fucking name, and here we go.
No, go ahead.
Jeez. Fucking Biden supporters, man. Unbelievable.
Nah. Just call me Rico. What'd I tell you?
Rico,
baby.
Oh,
that's it.
Suavemente.
Hey, there you go.
Suave.
So go ahead. So Washington, listen, Magic is working on changing their names. Magic Johnson is working on changing their name. Now that they got rid of
allegedly, they are trying to get the name Redskins back.
Right. Hopefully
whether it happens or not, who knows?
I wish them the best of luck.
I wish everybody nothing but good hearts and good feelings.
I know that my team is the New York Football Giants.
And
I know that.
Suck.
You know what I'm saying? I know that.
All right. So what's your division? Where are you picking? Let's go. I want to hear how delusional.
I'm gonna go with the Philadelphia.
All right, not delusional.
I'm gonna go with, unfortunately, Dallas.
Oh, see, Smitty, I respect you.
Hey man, listen, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Mac Jones this and Mac Jones that. Return of the Mac. I don't do that.
I don't
do that.
Division, by the way.
I don't do that.
Pick them to win it.
You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia, Dallas, the New York Football Giants, and the Washington, their name, Commanders. Right now, it's current, right? Commanders.
Yeah, that's current. Yeah, it's current. Hey, you know what? We picked the same. It's all good. See, we're on the same page, Smitty.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Arbor said Cowboys, Eagles, Redskins, Giants. He is such a homer. He's a homer.
He is such a.
He was picking on me. I didn't even pick my team to win the division. This guy's picking his team.
Yeah, he loves Dakota. He loves Dakota.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
He believes in Dakota.
Actually, I do too.
Oh, you believe in Dakota too?
I don't mind him.
Okay.
I don't mind him. I think that gets hated on. I don't know why.
What? Because he can't win the big game. That's why. Why would you, as a football fan, why would you ask that?
Everybody, listen, everybody's made differently. There's not many Tom Brady's in the world. You know what I mean?
Tom Brady. Ooh. I mean, even my quarterback, the one who retired, Eli Manning.
Joe Quinton, my man. What's up, brother? As a Native American, bring back the Redskins, Indians, all of it. I don't care.
Okay. But anyways, like we were saying before, it's like, that's the reason why he's not hated on, is that he can't come through. Like Tony Romo.
Put up numbers. Put up numbers.
Yeah. During the regular season.
Yeah, but how many big game quarterbacks? Hey, Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly.
See, Eric is getting tired. Eric, you got to work your 5-2 tomorrow. Let's keep it real. How long you been on that 5-2, bro? Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't been on it like that. But listen.
Oh, what? Man, listen. Anyways, so still better than Danny Dimes. Still better than Danny Dimes. Come on.
It's not even close. He's absolutely right.
Dakota, listen, I don't want a quarterback.
We are getting
like
off topic right now. Why are we talking about Danny Dimeless? The guy sucks. Dak is much better than Danny Dimes. It's not an argument. It's a fact.
I like this.
It's
like this.
Moving forward.
I like this.
Moving forward.
I
Detroit,
like this.
Green Bay. I'm not saying Dak MVP.
Whoa. Hold on. Dak MVP. Y'all heard it here first. On the hook. Eric Garvin. Dakota Prescott. He's not going to throw 10 interceptions, right, Eric? He ain't going to throw 10 interceptions, huh?
Hey, I have a question. How do you trigger Rico? Be a Cowboys
fan. By talking
fan.
Bullshit about the Cowboys.
Be a Cowboys fan and make comments.
Look. See, that's what you get.
Triggered.
LOL.
Triggered.
That's what you get. LOL. Come on, bro. He's tired, yo.
Just like this. LOL.
Tired.
I freaking agree. I agree. Hold on. I agree with you, Eric. You got him. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours. Smitty, this is our first show we've ever hit the 2-hour mark.
Listen,
that's fantastic.
Let's keep moving. We're about to finish it.
No, it's great. This has been the easiest 2 hours of me talking probably my entire life, honestly. It has been. It's fantastic. So
NFC North,
this is one of the most intriguing divisions in football for me. It's the emergence of Justin Fields. Can Dan Campbell follow up with that historic run Detroit made at the end of last year? Is Jordan Love really the guy to supersede Aaron Rodgers, which Aaron Rodgers even believes he may be?
I hope so.
And
I really hope so.
And Kirk Cousins is the only veteran quarterback in this division with a stud like Jay Jett as Justin Jefferson catching balls.
Yeah.
Who do you got, Smitty? I want to hear yours first.
I'm going to go with Detroit. What? We were talking about Eminem earlier.
Detroit Rock City.
Detroit.
8 Mile.
Minnesota during the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago. I believe in that kid, Justin Fields, man. I think this is his year. And depending on the schedule, too, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who does Chicago have on their schedule?
Green Bay, Tampa, KC, Denver, Washington.
They got the AFC West.
Oof. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Las Vegas. That's a nice. Oh no, but they got the NFC South too, though. Scroll down a little bit more. New Orleans, Carolina, Atlanta. Oh yeah. I mean, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
I'll go with the Bears.
The Bears over the Packers.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what? I'm going to say this division's wide open. I'm actually going to go with Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe
Eric picks Minnesota to be in the basement.
So did I. No, I picked Green Bay.
Yeah.
Chicago, the Bears. The Bears. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
All right, let's go down to the NFC South.
I'm going to go New Orleans, Tampa, Carolina, Atlanta. New Orleans got a good defense. Tampa's got some offensive weapons, Baker Mayfield or Kyle Trask.
You got Atlanta last?
Yeah, I don't believe in Atlanta. I don't think Desmond Ridder is much. Bijan was a nice addition.
Carolina, they got a rookie quarterback, right?
Bryce Young. Yeah. Roll Tide. That's it.
That's all I got. I'm gonna go with who that? Tampa Bay, ATL, and Carolina.
Fair. Toss up.
Mm-hmm.
No, nobody does anything in that division anyway. You know what I mean?
And last but not least, we got the NFC West.
Hey, one of those teams in that last division, the NFC South, one of them's going to make the playoffs, and they probably shouldn't be a team that belongs there. I'm just going to say that. NFC West.
Wait. Whoa. Hold on now. What did you say? Say that one more time.
Not a single one of those teams in the NFC South. Sorry. NFC South. Did I say NFC South or NFC North? I meant NFC South.
You said NFC South.
Okay. Not one of those teams in the NFC South are going to belong in the playoffs this year. They're going to get in because they're going to win the division, but not one of them are going to belong.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
That's fair.
Far-fetched? Don't think so. Never know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, NFC West. Clear-cut 49ers. The rest sucks. Rams, nope. Seattle, second. Arizona. So, Niners, Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals.
Ooh.
No hesitation.
Interesting. I would have to agree with you. The only thing is that I would take, I don't know why, but I would take Arizona over the Rams. Rams in the cellar.
I like Stafford more than Murray. I like McVay more than. I don't even know who's coaching Arizona this year, actually. Kingsbury's gone. Jonathan Gannon. Yeah, sorry. Nope.
Ooh.
I'll take McVay.
They got a tough schedule, these guys, man.
He was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles. In a division where teams score points. Seattle puts up number. They put up numbers last year. The 49ers. Brock Purdy's supposed to be good for week 1. The Rams put up some points. Stafford
the last
up is not a joke.
The last article I read was that Purdy was starting, definitely starting.
Purdy's going to be the starter. So, hey, it is what it is. Good news, Smitty. Good news for you tonight. But we're going to end this really quick.
What?
Did we miss a division? Did we miss a division?
No, we got all of them. We
did not. All right. Phew, thank God. Listen, 2-hour show tonight. We haven't been on for 2 months. We appreciate every single person, without a doubt, that came on, dropped a comment, gave us their thoughts.
Even you, Eric.
Even Eric, who's up past his bedtime tonight. The Red Sox won 5-4. The Yankees lost 5-0. The Mets lost to the Pirates 7-4.
Let's go Pirates.
That's what's going on in our area. But more importantly,
sad days.
The Yanks got blanked by the Braves, and the Sox keep winning. Yeah. How did that sound? The Sox keep winning. Smitty, any last words?
No, absolutely not. I'm all out of words, bro.
Hey, I'm with you. I
do look for.
Now,
that was a really good show.
Now, Smitty, we're still live. I enjoyed the show. However, you were going to say something, and I thought you were done, and I hit the outro. And I did not want to cut you off, so I did not end the broadcast. We're still live. Smitty. This is what we do here. The hook is always live. What were you going to say?
24/7. 24/7. Let's get it. We're like a New York City bodega. We're open 24/7.
Oh God, I'm back in Carolina, Puerto Rico.
No, listen, real quick, man. I look forward to next week. We'll have more information as far as all the sports are concerned. We didn't cover NBA, NHL,
we covered a little NBA.
Yeah, but I really want to touch base on Harden too. What his deal is with the 76ers and where he's coming from. I don't think he's too happy as far as being there.
Mm-hmm.
And the NHL, which is your favorite sport, NHL.
I'm not sure what that means, but
NHL, the hockey.
I still
we got
no comprende, senor.
We got to cover hockey and we got to cover
inglés.
We got to cover hockey and we got to cover
golf. Yeah.
All right. Absolutely.
All right. Hey, FedEx Cup's coming up, so we'll touch on that too.
That's it, say.
Hey. Smitty, have a great night, brother.
You as well, man.
Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next week.
Always. Much love.